Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. If you're not familiar with LSPDFR, it's a modification for GTA 5 on PC that allows you to become a police officer. We've updated a couple new mods, and I'll need your feedback on some of them. So the first one, you can already hear it in the background. It's called X Scanner by Koryo, a new radio audio mod that plays audio out of the police car you're in. And the really cool thing about this, which makes it unique from just random dispatch audio going off in the background, is if you get out of the car, it's got like this 3D effect where the audio is still coming from the car. So if we leave the car and the audio is playing, you'll slowly hear it fade out. If we get closer to the car, you'll hear it get louder. So you can see as soon as we leave the car, we can no longer hear it because it's playing from the car, which I think is a really cool update. You even can hook LSPDFR to play callouts through it. I don't have that enabled, but it is an option in the settings. The one thing you can do is you can edit the volume of it as well in the settings. So let me know if it's too loud. I can turn it down a level. I'm just playing around with it. So that will be in the Google Mod document if you're interested. Today we're in the Slick Top F-150, and right now you can see we're off Route 15. We'll probably do a little bit of speed radar as well, and see if we can catch any speeders. Speed limit right here is 55 miles per hour. The other modification I added is traffic control by stealth. This has been updated to the latest Rage plugin hook. I think it's actually 0.62, and I just didn't have it enabled before because I was on an version 2 old, so I'll be using that to stop traffic if I need to. You can also access it through the police radio through the buttons if we need that. I have it set to F7 as well. Alright, so I think that concludes all the updates for now. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 108.
I got some info on that 5150 female you dealt with earlier. Please get back to me on a landline.
Unit 99, copy that, dispatch. Stand by.
Just had the baller actually go 77 miles per hour right by me. The plate number is going to be Lincoln 265. Should be the vehicle right in front of us. We're going to run a plate check on him. Dispatch Lincoln 18. Can I get a 1028? Plate number is going to be 85 Mary King, Lincoln 265.
Target license plate 85 Mary King, Lincoln 265.
Felony warrant for registered owner. Copy that, dispatch.
District 23,
Right, I'm just trying to get off interstate here. Let's go ahead and pull him over. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to be out on a traffic stop with that vehicle. Be performing a felony stop. Now, I removed the modification that allowed us to call backup for a felony stop because it was causing a little bit of lagginess, a little bit of glitchiness in the game. And of course, I tried to avoid things like that. I like a smooth experience. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably put up some cones behind me, and then we'll perform this felony stop just so I don't get smacked by traffic. Really, I need to go ahead, put on a traffic vest as well. So let's put these cones up. We'll use traffic control to limit the speed in the area. This will slow down cars to 20 miles per hour. And it's realistic because if vehicles see cones out, they typically tend to slow down. Let me just get my traffic vest on real quick. Alright, so we'll go through the accessory menu. There we go. Alright, this is going to be a felony stop, like I said. Driver, go ahead, step out of the car for me.
Stop! Police!
Put your hands in the air, you're under arrest.
You little dick.
Hey, get out of the vehicle.
Police! Stop whatever the hell you're
On the
doing!
ground. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Alright, I'm just looking to make sure nobody else is gonna pop out of the car. It looks pretty clear. Dispatch Lincoln 18, 1095, one in custody. And Adrian Bauer. All right, so sir, the reason you're being detained at the moment is the vehicle you're driving comes back felony warrant for the registered owner. So we need to determine if you are indeed the registered owner or not. All right, and how we're gonna do this is we're gonna search your name. So can I get verification? Yep, Adrian Bauer. And he is wanted. All right, so you're gonna be placed under arrest for having that warrant. Originally, I was stopping you for the speed, but once I ran your plate, I saw that it was connected to a warrant. I also, once again, removed Stop the Ped. I know it's unfortunate. I love the features of it, but some of those mods just really are rough on my computer and the performance of GTA 5. So you really do have to balance it. If you're looking at installing some stuff, think about trying to balance it out there and find the mods you really, you can't live without, and I would recommend installing those. Let me just put one more code down here.
Move the fuck on!
These drivers. Okay. All right, we're gonna be searching this car now. Since he is under arrest, we have the ability to search his car to make sure nothing else is illegal, because also this is going to be impounded and an inventory of the contents of the vehicle needs to be done anyway. All right, there's plenty of room to drive, buddy. This F-150 is by Medic. I love this 2018 F-150. It looks amazing. There's actually a version with a light bar, which I might swap out with that one. Oh, we got some cocaine, multiple bloodstains, and a handgun. So he's a felon since he has a warrant out, I believe. So he shouldn't be in possession of a handgun. We can figure that out here. Let's get a tow truck out here to go ahead and pick him up. All right, sir, I'm going to notify you. I found some cocaine in the engine compartment of the vehicle you're in. He doesn't have a gun permit anyway, and he's got an arrest warrant for possession of drugs, which is a felony. Got a couple citations here. Let's go ahead and create this arrest report. Charges today are going to include possession of the cocaine, possession of a firearm by a felon, and I believe that's going to be it for the and the warrant, of course. So that's going to be under nonviolent crimes and warrant for arrest. That's a misdemeanor. Looks like it's a pending drug charge anyway for the XTC, which I think is ecstasy. Okay, so we're going to have a tow truck en route there. Looks like he's coming here. I'll call for a unit to go ahead pick up Mr. Bauer as well.
Backup required.
We'll get him transported to jail. Very successful stop here. I'm pleased with the outcome. Got another potentially dangerous person off the streets. All right, let's get him out of the truck. Make it through here. There you go. He just teleported over there. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna remove these cones now. Dispatch Lincoln 18 will be code 4 with this traffic stop. Go ahead and show us back 10-8. Got a Budweiser truck swerving. Let's go ahead and pull him over here. See if we can get him right over here. Okay, that should be good. We'll go ahead and enable the limit traffic speed. That's typical as well. If people see officer with the lights on, typically they go a little slower by. Let's go ahead and get a plate check on this truck. Dispatch Lincoln 18. We're going to need 1028 on 68 X-ray George Paul 080.
Target license plate 68 X-ray George Paul.
Are you kidding me? Another felony warrant?
A warrant issued. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so we're going to have to be doing another felony stop on this vehicle. Coming back with a felony warrant. I don't know how many people are actually in the cab of the truck because we can't see up there. Originally, traffic stop was performed because the vehicle was swerving over the road. I was thinking potentially a DUI. So I think I have my traffic vest still on. Let's go ahead and perform this felony stop. I'll probably have to get up really close to the vehicle. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my rifle. Alright, got the rifle equipped here. Let's see. Yeah, we're too far away. We're going to have to move up close to the driver's side. Alright, driver, step out of the car for me. Put your hands in the air. Get on the ground.
Don't make me shoot you!
Get on the ground.
You little shit!
Get on the ground. Get out of the vehicle.
Stop! Police!
Get out of the car. On the ground, man. Not gonna repeat myself. Who knows what he just did? He could have stashed something, a weapon. That was a very dangerous move on his behalf. Let's clear the cab. Oh, the passenger side's open. Okay, we'll have to investigate that. Dispatch Lincoln 18 will be 1095, 1 in custody. Did you have a passenger in the vehicle, sir? No, I didn't see somebody, but the fact that the passenger side door is open is a little bit suspicious to me. I don't know if there was somebody in there at one point. He's not admitting to anything. All right, sir, the reason you're detained at the moment, the vehicle is coming back, felony warrants to the registered owner. So we're gonna confirm your identity. If you can go ahead and confirm that for me. And we're gonna see if you have any warrants out for your arrest. Dispatch, I need a ped check on Jeremiah Johnson, and you're wanted. Okay, sir, you're gonna be arrested for having an outstanding warrant. Do you have anything illegal in the vehicle? Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, I want to... Have you been drinking tonight, sir? I want to do a breathalyzer test. Do you agree to do a breathalyzer test? It's a preliminary test to determine if there's any alcohol in your system. That's fine? Okay. Go ahead, breathe into this tube for me. I originally pulled you over because you're swerving all over the road. Failed to provide a sample. All right, let's try one more time, okay? If you can't provide a sample, you're gonna have to get a blood draw at the station. And automatic license suspension for 6 months. Okay, all right, that's how you wanna play it. So we're gonna place him in the car here. And we're gonna search the truck, see if there's anything illegal. For his sake, hopefully not. Let's close this right here. All right, let's go ahead and search this thing. I have a feeling he's probably intoxicated. He was purposely failing that test, which people can do if they just don't breathe hard enough into the tube. I think the tube requires a certain amount of air pressure or air to get an accurate read. So some people will purposely try to fail it. And I think the reasoning behind that is if they're arrested and they have to do a blood draw, they're hoping that some of the alcohol gets out of their system by the time they get to the station and get the blood draw or use the breathalyzer at the station. But I will say, typically, oh, we got some LSD. Okay. Typically, the breathalyzer at the station is the real one. The breathalyzers done on the side of the road are just preliminary tests. but as far as the official reading has to be done at the station with that machine. Okay, so we got the mule being transported away. He's under arrest. Let's go ahead and file these charges. It's going to be DUI, automatic charge, because he failed to provide the sample. And then it's going to be LSD and the warrant. Failure to disperse a warrant. That's it. That's an interesting one. Oh man, this guy has quite the history with public urination as well. So if we go to arrest report, let's go ahead and put these in. Nonviolent crimes for the warrant. He's going to have the possession of the LSD, which is a legal drug. And he's going to be charged with traffic under DUI. Failed to provide sample. All right, so that's 2 felonies and a misdemeanor. We'll go ahead and get transport out here. Pick up Mr. Johnson.
Placed under arrest on Capitol Boulevard.
Bravo 27, we're in the area. I can assist if things get out of hand. Just let me know what I can do.
Roger.
All right, let me get him out of the car for you. Sometimes I like to make sure the transfer goes well. What is this? There's a car back here. What is it doing? Oh, he is running into the barrier here. Let's see what's going on. He's got extensive damage. He's driving really slow. Oh, he's got a blown out tire here. Okay, I'm gonna pull him over. What is this guy doing?
Uh, 724, attendant net. Domestic with shots fired. Where do you want me?
Oh my God.
Around the back. Roger that. How many people in the house? What kind of gun is it?
Here, let's do this.
We got no idea. We'll update.
Just waiting for him to pass me. I'm trying to get right behind him. This other car's riding his tail here. Woo, coming close. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're gonna need a 1028 on 86 Adam Edward Boyd 324.
Target vehicle license plate 86 Adam Edward
No flags.
324.
I'm gonna see if he can get up here
Centennial Theater.
to this little median.
One of those Bugatti things, Veyron.
No kidding. What color?
I can't really tell. Different color from every angle, man. Real fancy.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
get over there and check it out.
Come on. It's going so slow. It's just not safe to be in the middle of the road. Obviously, this car is not roadworthy. He can drive it at about a max speed. We're going like 3 miles per hour right here. Dispatch Lincoln 18, we're going to be out on a traffic stop with a slow-moving vehicle, US Route 20 in La Mesa. It's going to be a coupe, silver in color, occupied one time. Reason for the stop is blown out tire. Oh my God. This is an old guy driving. No, not really. It's like he's even going slower than he was before. I mean, I can understand why he's going so slow. That tire is blown out, but if you're ever in an incident like this, you need to pull over immediately. Call a tow truck. You should not be trying to drive on the rim. That's just not good for the car. This is ridiculous. Here's the interior of the F-150 if you haven't seen it before. It's very shiny. I don't think I've seen it at nighttime, but very detailed interior here. Trying to get him into this median here, and then once we do that, we'll perform this traffic stop on him. Probably definitely going to be getting a ticket. Starting to cut the wheel.
99, I have a visual on some kid spray painting a brick wall.
Yep, continue to drive into the median. This is ridiculous. And this lady's like, come on here. She's almost there. Redo another limit traffic speed a little closer to the pullover location. Almost there. You can just see how slow he's moving compared to everybody else.
Whereabouts are you?
Okay, I think he's stopped here. I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. All right, let's go ahead and talk to him. Do I have a spotlight? No. How you doing today, sir? I'm Officer Carson with the LSPD. I'm pulling you over today because I noticed how slow you're driving. You're also missing a complete tire on your front passenger side. Obviously, it's not safe to be driving your car in this condition. Your speed's severely limited, and you're putting yourself at risk as well as other drivers. Can I go ahead and see your license, proof of insurance, registration, please? Jay Lagna. Okay. All right, Jay, you hang tight. I'll be right back with you. Don't go anywhere. So we're gonna go ahead and run his license here. I might ask if there's anything illegal in the vehicle. It's just a little suspicious while he's driving. Common sense tells you you need to go ahead, pull over, call a tow truck. He's got an expired license. He's been arrested before for manslaughter as well as attempted rape, and then he's got a couple citations. So let's question him about this expired license. All right, sir, here's your information back. Are you aware that your license is expired? You didn't know? Okay, well, it is expired. I'm going to have to write you a citation for that, as well as the fact that this vehicle is simply just, it's not safe to drive, okay? Let me go ahead. Let's get you out of the car. Is there anything illegal in the car? Perhaps. You mind if I search? Don't have any issues? Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and step out of the car. I'm going to detain you for now. You're not under arrest.
What the hell?
All right. We're going to have to pull out a taser or something. Man, I hate doing this. This is why I love Stop the Ped. Because you could literally
whatever the hell you're doing.
just arrest anybody. I guess I could use... I think Albo has a menu we could probably use. But I think it's just like an LSPDFR bug where you can't use that menu on everybody. All right. Any weapons on you? All right, I'm going to pat you down for weapons, all right? Like I said, you're just detained. You're not under arrest. I'm going to be searching your car. We're going to get a tow truck for the car as well. Okay. He's clean. No weapons on him. Let's go ahead and put him in the car. All right, sir, just have a seat in the car. Watch your head. All right, let's go ahead and search this vehicle here. He gave me permission, and then we'll get a tow truck out here, and I'll cut him the citation. Basketball. Nothing in the trunk. Search the engine compartment. And also, he had a busted headlight too, which is also unsafe. We got a handgun, which I believe he's actually a felon, so he's not allowed to have that. more weapons. A lot of weapons in there. All right, let's go ahead, call a tow truck out here. Yeah, so under ped manager, we can arrest, but there's no animation for that. It's just like an instant arrest, I'm pretty sure. Tow truck's here. All right, sir, so actually you're gonna be placed under arrest today. I found a handgun. You're not allowed to have a handgun as you are a felon, according to your criminal history. Also, you have that expired license. That's just a citation, but yeah, 2 felonies right there. So we'll go ahead, create this arrest report. Charges, it's gonna be possession. I think it's a misdemeanor, illegal possession. Nope, it's a felony. It is a felony. So he'll be charged with that. Nothing else in the vehicle. That's gonna be impounded. We'll get a unit out here to go ahead. Let me just pull up a little bit to transport him.
I'm gonna take him off the road. Might need some backup.
Backup needed.
Dispatch, I need a unit out here to transport.
On Elysian Fields Freeway.
Yeah, this is 2-4. I'm on a 6. Admit your screen.
Roger.
Once again, this Chevy Express is by Oscar, part of his own LSPD pack. Included it in there to go with the rest of my vehicles. He's going to be transported. Dispatch will be code 4 off that traffic stop. Just arrived at the station here. That's going to conclude today's patrol in the 2018 F-150. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave me some feedback down below, and I'll see you guys on the next patrol.